Welcome to Licking Valley Elementary's Fire Safety. Miss Rose here. I was able to visit the Hanover station to be able to show you some things about our fire engines and ambulances to teach fire safety this year. The Hanover station houses one fire truck and two ambulances called medics. When firefighters have long hours and after their work is done, they still have to stay at the station. They're allowed to stay in this bunk room where there are 2 beds for napping, some recliners for relaxing. I was able to meet both Chief Spellman and Firefighter Tim. They were able to teach me about the fire engines. In this section, there are cutting tools to either help get into a vehicle or a structure to vent holes. In the back seat of the fire truck, there are 3 seats for firefighters to get ready before they go to the scene of an issue. There is also a driver in the front and someone in charge calling the shots. In the side panels, there are many hoses and valves to be able to help the firefighters get access to water. In the back of the engine is a machine called the Jaws of Life. The Jaws of Life help firefighters extract anyone who may be stuck in a vehicle after an accident. Take a look at this giant claw-like cutter. This is the switch and valve panel that allows the firefighters to adjust pressure and adjust hoses for when they're fighting the fires. Firefighters grab whatever tool is their favorite when they are getting ready to fight the fire. They may choose something with a pointy end, like a pickaxe, to be able to break glass, or they may choose something with a blunt end to be able to help them knock holes and move things around. Ambulances come help in a variety of situations, anything from the fire with the fire truck to a severe illness someone may be having. Firefighter Tim showed me around the ambulance. Here is a stretcher that they put people on when they are injured or sick. If a child ever needs to ride in an ambulance, the medics will allow their grown-up to ride in the back with them, as long as the grown-up is on their best behavior. Extra oxygen is kept in an ambulance in case a medic needs it to assist others. I would like to thank Chief Spellman and Firefighter Tim for taking the time and allowing me to interview them all about fire safety. Trust me, I asked many questions. Chief Spellman, when should you call 911?
Kids should call 911 when they have a true emergency. Whether it's a fire, whether it's a neighbor's house, their house, whether their parents are deathly ill and require help, pick up the phone and call 911. Help will be on the way.
If a kid sees flame or smoke at their house, what should they do?
You immediately need to find an adult, probably your parent or somebody that can help you. You can't immediately find an adult or a guardian. Immediately call 911 and get out of the house.
Okay, once the kid is out of the house, what should they do?
Every family should get together and decide a meeting place somewhere in their yard or a landmark where everybody meets and everybody can get with their parents and convene and know that everyone is out and everybody's safe.
Firefighter Tim, I've gotten to my meeting place and I realize that I've forgotten my pet who is still inside. What should I do?
If you've exited the building, please never go back inside. It is far too dangerous, and firefighters are trained professionals that can go and do their best to save your pet.
So should they tell you that they have a pet?
Yes, absolutely tell us.
And do you have equipment that can save the pet when you're ready?
Yes.
All right, so firefighters will do their best to save your animal when they get the chance. All right, next scenario. A kid's in their room, they smell smoke, but they're not sure if there's a fire or not. What should they do?
Okay, so if you smell smoke or if your smoke detector is going off, best thing to do is stay in your room, especially if your door is closed. Get down low, go to your door and feel. You can feel all around. Go up, down. If it's warm, that means that there's fire on the other side, and absolutely do not open it and do not go out that way. Best case is to go by a window. If you have a phone, call 911.
All right. I have called 911 from the cell phone in my room, but I'm having a hard time getting out. It's really smoky and I can't see. What should I do now?
Okay. If there is smoke and you can't see it all, and you're in the center of your room, doesn't matter if your eyes are open, closed, whatever. Go straight until you find a wall. Once you find a wall, stay there. This is a landmark for firefighters. When they come in, they use the wall and they'll find you. If you cannot see anything, I know it's scary, but do not go into any closets, don't go into your bed, don't go under the bed. Find a wall and you stay by it and the firefighters will come and save you.
All right, my house is on fire and I'm working my way out and I have successfully gotten out of the house, but I noticed that my pant leg is starting to smoke and is catching fire. What should I do?
If you notice that part of your body is getting incredibly hot, whether it's your legs, back, or anything, or you realize that you're just completely on fire, whether it's your clothes or anything else, completely drop down to the ground, cover your face, and roll. As fast as you can, and then hopefully someone will be there to also assist you.
All right, you're the chief, you're on call, you've gotten a call for help, and you are taking the truck. Who is coming with you and how does this work?
Well, first of all, when the call comes in, we are responding out of station as quickly as possible. We typically take a minimum of 3 firefighters, which would be your driver, who's your engineer. He's in charge of the truck. He's the one that runs the pump that makes the water go where it needs to go. In the passenger up front seat, you will have whoever's in charge for the day, whether it be myself or one of my fire officers. They will command the scene when they arrive. In the back of the fire truck is always your firefighters. The supporters are the ones that are typically the hardest working guys in the crew that are actually fighting the fires.
So once you are on scene, how do you get water from the truck?
Our fire truck has 1,000 gallons of water on it. At that point, we use our water. We have hoses like this one that I can connect here. I can put back to the end of the truck. Next arriving unit will push me their water into our pump. And then I use these valves to put the water in the fire hoses, and that's how we fight fire.
What are the top things that you think kids need in their home to be safe?
Top 3 things you need in your home are smoke detectors. Change the batteries every time there's a time change, which is twice a year. You want an evacuation plan. That plan is a detailed plan of your parents are working with you to show you a landmark in your yard that everybody meets safely if your house is on fire. And the third is a fire extinguisher. And we recommend to all of you go to your local fire department, talk to your fire chief, talk to any firefighters there, and have them teach you about fire extinguisher safety.
If I don't have a smoke detector at home, what can I do?
If you don't have a smoke detector at home and you don't have the money to go buy one at your local retail store, stop by your local fire department. Oftentimes we do have those available for families in need.
Once again, thank you, Hanover Fire, for allowing us to interview you. Remember, kids, never play with matches, lighters, or other devices without the supervision of your grown-up.